Hola amigos, bienvenidos a este nuevo capítulo de Metal Gear. Les dije que continuaran donde quedó el último capítulo, ahí está. Vale, bueno, me callo mientras se termina la cinemática.
Shagohod.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching.
Una semana después, 11:30 p.m., agosto 30 de 1964, Océano Ártico.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace.
Madre mía, qué nivel de
Arriving at the
inglés.
designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours?
Vale, lo quito.
Yesterday, the White House...
Después haré una película
Are the
completa con
Russians going
todas.
to be helping us?
Callo.
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their
Ooh la la.
communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each
Yumi
other.
Kukuchi.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the two NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. I've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south.
No veo nada, pero bueno.
About to lose it.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the Colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners...
Vale, vale, sí, sí, sí. Todo para que le diga Mayor Zero. Vale, entonces ahora sí que puedo hablar. Les quité el video anterior cuando están en el hospital. Sé que estaba como, no sé qué es eso, como rojo, un pilotito, bueno, vale. Porque prácticamente, bueno, sucede cuando se llevan a Snake, cuando está ahí todo vuelto a nada. Y prácticamente el mayor le dice a Snake que esta operación fue un fracaso, ya es oficial que Puedes desertó. Y que identificaron la explosión como parte de Estados Unidos. Entonces el presidente de Estados Unidos recibe una llamada de Rusia diciendo que era eso, que quería una guerra nuclear y todo eso. Entonces el presidente se asustó, Estados Unidos dijo no, que como así, que todo fue malentendido, que lo que pasa es que vos desertó, bueno. Entonces que prácticamente que les van a un ultimátum, que van a creer en Estados Unidos pues, por los años de confianza que ha tenido con el presidente anterior. Y antes de que sigamos, entonces les da un ultimátum y les dice pues que si es verdad, entonces que tiene que matar a su mejor soldado, que es de Puedes, y de paso destruir el supuesto arma nuclear. O sea, tiene que limpiar el nombre de Estados Unidos en Rusia. Y eso es prácticamente lo que sucedió, y lo acaban de explicar ahorita en la llamada que tuvo este man. Listo, easy peasy. Acá escuchamos un caballo. Paramedics, civil.
Yo! You're Snake, aren't you?
And
Yeah,
you're
man.
None other.
I heard that you're an expert on weapons, equipment, and cutting-edge technology.
Close.
Vale, presentación.
You just heard a horse?
Yeah, un
Yeah.
caballo.
You sure it wasn't something else?
No.
I know a horse when I hear one.
Paramedic, are there any wild horses in Selino Yas?
Do you really expect me to say yes?
No.
So what should I do?
There's only one way through that area. All you can do is move forward.
Pues muchas gracias.
Head towards the sound of that horse.
Gracias por creerme. Qué amabilidad. Qué bonitos.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss,
That arm still hurt?
what are you doing here?
Go home. Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here. This isn't America. That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry. The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings? You don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later, you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me either. You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you. Now, go home.
This is Snake. Major Zero.
I read you, Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun. The boss destroyed it.
Snake, I know how you're feeling. It's hard for me to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never be able to beat her. I know that all too well.
You've got to do it, Snake. She's your enemy and your objective.
Enemy? We were together for 10 years, and now you tell me she's my enemy?
Enough. Hurry to the factory where Adam is waiting.
Vamos a buscar a Adam.
Who was that just now?
Ay, cómo me vieron desde ahí. ¿Cómo me ven desde ahí?
Radio, get us some backup.
Sáquese. Aquí fue donde empezó todo. El trauma, el inicio. Ahí fue. Dale. Fue ahí despertando muy rápido. Ah, mames, va a haber gente acá.
Who's that?
Lo siento, pero qué pereza. No me gusta hacer así, pero bueno. Y después me la van a cobrar. Vale, gafas térmicas, otra vez te tengo.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots? Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down! There is your answer. The name's Eva.
this wasn't part of the plan, what happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
It's Snake.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes,
Why?
because I can do things he can't.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol.
Hecho en
Around
China
here,
como
even
todo.
that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh? Incredible.
Do you like
Aquí vemos un orgasmo del
The
Snake.
feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you get something like this?
I grabbed it from a Western munitions armory. It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something.
Bueno, pues sí, sí, mucha cinemática, güey.
She's right, Snake.
Sí, bueno, sí, a dormir. Voy a guardar. Nada, por ahora no. Quiero meterle más gameplay a esto, pero es puro cinemática. Creo que estos videos van a ser largos. O sea, trataré de que no sean más de 45 minutos.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
Me dieron pro vida. Bueno, ¿ahora qué hacemos? ¿Hacemos asesinos o hacemos...?
What's wrong?
O hacemos gente que solo noquea gente? Vaya la redundancia. Es que no sé, matar tanta gente en este juego, de verdad, después va a ser un fastidio. Faltan 7. Míralos ahí. Bueno, aquí sí toca.
What's wrong?
Uy. Oiga, que me tiró tal, ¿cuántas veces no le di? Uy. Oh, que me tira todos esos balazos que se comió ese man. Se parecen a los del Fortnite, todos camperos. Cara de zombie, vale. Ah, perfecto. Creo que ahí están los dos. Y yo juraba que era el silenciador. Igual dardo tranquilizante. Ah, listo. Y listo. A 47. Ya, que 47. Easy peasy. No había nada.
I've been waiting for this moment. That's it! That's the stance! I don't think so. What? A female spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left.
Ok. Yo no conté los disparos que sonaron. ¿Ustedes sí?
This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
No sé ustedes. Yo creo que dejaré esta segunda parte por aquí. Espero les haya gustado. Déjenme en la parte de comentarios si quieren que suba otro videojuego, así de PS2 o PS1. Y nos vemos en el siguiente. Hasta la próxima.